Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Wild Women Wednesdays, Wild Women of Song, great gal composers of the jazz era. My name is Pamela Rose. This week, I wanted to invite in a woman who will be very familiar to people who have seen my show, and that is our music director, wonderful pianist by the name of Tammy Hall. Welcome to the show, Tammy.
Thank you, Pamela. It's great to be here. Thank you.
I can't imagine the Wild Women show without Tammy. And I really wanted to talk with you because in the course of putting this research and show together, we've had so many conversations about these early women, not just songwriters, but these early women pianists who were such a major part of those earliest days of blues and jazz and who really don't get the recognition for what a significant role they played in our history.
Yes, unfortunately, that's true, that they don't get the same recognition. Names like Mary Lou Williams, Lovie Austin, yes. Hazel Scott, these are really, really good examples. These women are highly accomplished musicians.
Yes.
They never really tooted their own horn, and over the course of history, they've been grossly overlooked.
Let's talk about Levee Austin for a moment. Levee Austin was a Chicago pianist from the 20s. You see her name as part of everybody's biography. You know, yes. Lil Hardin and Louis Armstrong and Ida Cox and Alberta Hunter.
Yes.
You know, she was the gal, right?
Yeah, the go-to girl.
Yeah. What would she do for these singers?
What she would do is to help them flesh out their ideas, their musical concepts. And particularly with Alberta Hunter, she helped her to further develop any melody or harmony that was going on with lyrics that Alberta was writing. And so it was more of a collaboration, which I know I like to work more in that style instead of considering the lyric separate from the music.
There's this great quote in this wonderful Morning Glory biography. Great book.
Yes.
She gives this great quote about Mary Lou Williams meeting Lovie Austin for the first time, and Lovie was, as usual, rehearsing an hour before showtime, and she had, a cigarette hanging out of her mouth, and 5 or 6 musicians hanging around waiting for her to tell them what to do, and she's playing music with her left hand and writing down notes with her right hand, notating what they're going to be playing in just an hour. And that was that moment of clarity for Mary Lou Williams saying, I want to do that. I don't want to just be a pianist. She was, of course, a brilliant pianist.
Yes.
But she was a phenomenal arranger.
Yes.
And,
yes, as you mentioned in your show about Mary Lou Williams in particular, in addition to Andy Kirk and his Clouds of Joy, Benny Goodman, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, she wrote arrangements for all of these prominent, well-known bands, and she was not quite in obscurity, but she was in her place. She was having to be kept in her place for being a woman doing this, and she transcended that existence to continue her pursuit of excellence in the music.
Yes, it took a very strong woman to be able to just let her talent and skill push her forward and not listen to those voices and just keep progressing even though she'd be told.
Absolutely, and I think one of the worst things that could happen is to be completely ignored. So if someone is even paying attention to you by knocking you around from time to time, I think she may have perceived that as a better place to be than to have been completely ignored, therefore not existing. And we're still very, very glad that she was able to extricate herself from that situation. Hi, this is Tammy Hall. You have been watching Wild Women of Song with Pamela Rose. Please subscribe and tune in every Wednesday. She's on every Wednesday on YouTube. Thanks.